Colton, I mean, I think the main thing here, what can the defense learn from Friday night?
Oh, well, it's the physicality was definitely, something that we had to adjust to at the beginning. I think just from watching the film, we got to work on our tackling a little bit. And then we need, as far as the defensive line goes, I think we could have improved a little bit on our pass rush, had a little bit more pressure on the quarterback. But like Coach said, we're going to get in the film room and be able to look at everything under, a larger scope and be able to make those adjustments.
Asked,
No,
you first.
you're in.
I asked Coach about this, but I mean, obviously, you look at the rest of the schedule. You don't want to look too far ahead, but it's ranked opponents.
Right.
Each week is going to be a grind.
Mm-hmm.
What do you and the team need to do to start preparing for that, both mentally, physically,
Mm-hmm.
for the stretch of the season?
Right. Well, I mean, I think like that. I love having a schedule like this. It's you get a week in, week out. You get to prove yourself, and it's not going to get any easier. So you gotta make those adjustments and make them quick. And I think our teams, we got a lot of guys that adapt very well. So playing. I like being able to play. You got a schedule with all the Dakotas and Montana. You always see those guys in the rankings, so it's going to be cool. And then the atmospheres that you're going to get to play in are going to be even better. So, but yeah, I mean, there's adjustments that need to be made, and we'll get on that. So.
You, I believe you were still part of the team when Montana came back here in 22.
Yeah.
What was it like for you just playing that first matchup, and what are you looking forward to with this upcoming one against them?
See, I was a freshman, so I was on the non-travel list, I guess you could say. So I was just there to be able to observe it, and it was definitely it was very noticeable. There's a bunch of big guys, and it was a very physical team. But sorry, I forgot what you asked again.
Just what's it going to be like for you just to go out there and play against
Okay,
Montana?
yeah.
And
So
obviously you got to see them back in 22.
Yeah, no, it'll be very cool to be able to play them again. Just being able to see all the teams that the older guys played against, and being able to go out and have the same opportunities will be very, very cool. And playing in Montana, more than anything, it's going to be awesome. With the scenery and everything. I've taken a few pictures, like looking at their stadium. They got a very, very scenic stadium, so it's going to be very fun, and we're going to have a good time on the trip. So.
Haven't had this opportunity to talk to you about it, but it's obviously, I mean, your brother's on the team. What's
Yeah.
it like for you getting to play with him? And he got a lot of playing time.
Yeah.
That's
No,
how
I mean,
you-
I was telling my dad. I kept hearing Gajewski made a tackle. I was like, that was on the other side of the field. That wasn't me, and I had to remember that Caden was on the field. But no, I mean, it's a dream come true. Coach Mallory has given us the opportunity of a lifetime to be able to play not only college football but play together, and just live out our dreams that we had as little kids growing up. But very, very blessed with the opportunity to play with my brother, that we're so close in age that we did it all growing up, and being able to do it in college is amazing. So, and I'm very proud of him too, just being able to see him flourish as a player and develop and become a part of our team that's needed, and a staple in our defense. So it's very, very blessed. Yeah.
Thanks.
All right.